Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the security tricks on OPPO Reno15 FS. Alright, first let's open up the settings and let's begin with setting up our screen lock, because you know that's the key level of our security. So find security and privacy on your device and let's begin with app security and not that, my bad, device unlock, and click on the screen lock. In my case I already have set the pattern, but for now I will turn it off and I'll show you the whole process of setting it up. So select screen lock and we have three types of the password: numeric, alphanumeric, or the pattern. It's up to you which mode you want to use. I like the pattern, so I'm about to set it up. Click on continue. Of course you need to remember your password, because if you'll forget it you'll be forced to reset your phone using the recovery mode and you will lose all of your data. So simply create a password that you will remember. And now we have those 9 dots and we need to connect at least 4 of them to create a password. Now we need to redraw it to confirm, and now the phone is asking us do we want to add the fingerprint. It's up to you. I also like the fingerprint, and now we have the sensor right in here, the small circle, and now we need to place our finger on it. When we feel a vibration we need to lift it up and then place again. Sometimes you need to place your finger from different angles, and now simply repeat the process until you fulfill everything. Also remember that your finger should be clean. Same thing with the screen. And now let's keep repeating until it is saved. Alright, now we can click on done to save, and I'll show you next things. Also, if you are interested, you can also add your face unlock. It is really easy. I'm not going to set it up, but I'll show you like a quick tutorial. Simply click on add now, click on OK, and now all you need to do is to place your face inside of the frame that disappeared. So let's do it once again, the face. Now confirm with your screen lock, click on add now, and now all you need to do is to place your face inside of that frame and then wait until your face gets registered. It is really easy, so I'm sure that you will handle it. Okay, from here we can go back, and in my case it says that the account is at the risk, so I'll solve it within a few seconds. So let's see that if in your case you also have that some kind of a special suspicious activity, you should simply follow the instruction on the screen and wait until everything gets solved. Now let's go with Google Play Protect. In here we can perform a scan in search for potential threats and viruses in our apps, for example. So it's also good to do. In my case, as you can see, no harmful apps found, so we can go back. Also under device unlock we have the theft protection. That is also a pretty cool feature. We have the remote lock and find and erase the device feature. The remote lock works in that way that if you turn it on, you'll be able to remotely lock your device if it gets lost or stolen by simply visiting that page and entering your device's phone number. As you can see, in my case I have information that my SIM card isn't inserted, so that is why I have that. In your case, if you have your eSIM activity or your SIM card inserted, you won't have that, and then all you need to do to lock your phone is to visit that page and then type your phone number. Also pretty useful thing. Same thing with this, with the Find Hub. You need to make sure that it's enabled right in here, and we have two ways how we can use the Find Hub. We have the app and the web. I'll show you the web in my case. In here we have my OPPO Reno15 FS, and we can mark it as lost or even perform a factory reset, so the thief won't have access into our data. So it's good to perform a factory reset. You'll have to click it, and then you'll just need to sign in into your Google account to erase your device. So that's also pretty useful. We also have theft detection lock, offline device lock, and the SIM lock. And the screen will lock if this setting detects that someone took your device and ran away. We can also enable that. Click on OK. We have offline device lock. The screen will lock shortly after your device goes offline to help protect your data. Also pretty useful. And we have the SIM lock. Your device will be locked if the linked SIM card is removed. Also pretty cool thing, worth enabling. Okay, now let's go into system and updates. And let's check, do we have the latest version of the security update? In my case, I have it, so I don't need to download anything. In your case, if you'll have an update possible, you should download this ASAP. Same thing with Google Play system update. Let's check, do we have the latest version? And in my case, all I need to do now is to restart my phone to complete the update, because it's already downloaded, but to fulfill the whole installation process I need to restart the phone. I won't do it right now because I want to show you some other things, but right after the video I'll do it. And one of my favorite things is of course the backup of our data. A really useful thing, worth having. Make sure that photos and videos and other device data are enabled. In here you can see your Google account, click on confirm, and now all we need to do to create a backup is to hit the backup now button. But you just need to remember on which Google account you're making your backup, so thanks to that, in the future you'll be able to restart a backup if you'll be logged into the same Google account. You can see the Google account into which you're currently logged in right in here. And now to create a backup, you need to have some free storage space in your Google One account. And now to create a backup, simply hit this green button, backup now. Then confirm with your screen lock. Wait until everything gets installed. Okay, not installed, but backup actually. A small circle appeared in that place as you take a look, and it's slowly fulfilling. Basically, when it disappears, it means that our backup has been successfully created. We'll also see a notification on the bottom of the screen if everything goes fine. It might take a little bit, so I'll see you once it's done. Okay, the backup has been created. We can see that everything went fine 0 minutes ago, so it's confirmation that our backup has been created. Okay, that's all when it comes to that. But as we keep scrolling down, we can find these special features. We have the app lock, we can hide the apps, and we have the private safe. Let's begin with the app lock. Thanks to that feature, we can lock our apps with the password, and the only way to turn them on will be by typing the password. So you need to enable that. And now in here we have a list of apps that we can lock with the password. So let's try to lock maybe, I don't know what actually. Maybe the messages with the password. So you need to enable that. And now if someone will want to open up the messages app, the only way to do it is by typing the password, as you take a look. Pretty cool thing. Worth enabling. For now, of course, I will turn it off, but in your case, I highly recommend to try out this feature. We can also hide our apps. Click on Get Started. Now, select the access method, code or home screen folder. Let's select the code maybe. Click on the settings, and now set access code. In here we have an example, so let's do with the hashtag. Okay, I'll make a really easy code just for now. And now to save it, click on Done. Okay, click on Done. And now we can add apps. So let's try to hide maybe the Chrome. It's right in here on the bar. So let's try to hide it. Chrome. Hide home screen icon, click on Done. And as you take a look, it disappeared from the home screen, also from the app drawer. And now let's try to enter it. So let's open up the phone app, the keypad, not the asterisk, hashtag 12345 hashtag, and in here we have access into our Chrome. Pretty useful thing, really cool feature. Okay, for now I will turn it off. Do not hide, done, boom. And it again appeared on my home screen. Pretty cool thing. And now the settings and the private safe. Also, let's type the password, and here you can add some images and videos, audio files, documents, and other files. So thanks to that, you can keep them in a safe spot. Also really useful thing. Okay, from here we can open up the phone manager. Click, you don't need to allow for notifications, but in here you want to perform a viruses and risk scan. Click on scan just to make sure that everything is okay. It's always good to do from time to time in search for potential threats. Okay, 100%, everything is secured, so we have an extra confirmation that everything is okay. If you are interested, you can download some third-party antivirus apps from your Play Store, but it's up to you. Do you want to have an extra antivirus app? And I think that I don't need to say that you should avoid downloading anything directly from your browser, because there's a higher chance that you'll download a virus. So you just need to be careful what you're doing, and you should avoid downloading anything from your browser directly, and also don't enter suspicious links or pages on your phone. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.